Dear viewers, you're welcome to Daily Sun Newsroom. This is SM Sharmin Jahan, and today we have with us Mr. Ehsanul Haq Joshim. Sir, how are you doing?
I am fine. Thanks for inviting me there.
Of course, sir. So the investigation agency of the International Crimes Tribunal has just submitted a probe report on Sheikh Hasina's alleged involvement in mass killings. Could you tell us more about the contents of this report?
The investigation agency had already submitted this report today, and it is the second report in this case in the International Crimes Tribunal. The report accused ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for crimes against humanity. She was accused in the case as mastermind and superior command. Sheikh Hasina was the Prime Minister of Bangladesh when the atrocities and mass uprising was taking place in the country. In that time, there are a number of people were killed, thousands of people were injured in police shootings and the attack of the then ruling party men. And the report says that all the killings and all the crimes were happened under the direction of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. The report claimed that they have a lot of evidence in their claim. Sheikh Hasina ordered her party men to kill the protester. Sheikh Hasina ordered the police, other law enforcement agencies to
These are explicitly mentioned on the report?
These were mentioned in this report.
Okay.
And we know that helicopter, drones, and many other devices were used against the movement.
Right.
And the report claimed that the drones, the helicopter, and other vehicles were used under direct order from the then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and they collected audio clips, they collected video clips, and other documents in this regard, which were submitted to the Chief Prosecutor's Office of the ICT today.
So what are the next legal proceedings for this report?
Any case is filed with police station or court on the basis of plaintiff's application or FIR. But in this situation, regarding the tribunal, there is no FIR, there is no application from any specific man. In this situation, the investigation report is very important. However, the probe report of the investigation agency is not a part of formal trial, but it is like the FIR. So the report, after submission of the report, the process of the trial will begin now. According to the law, the proceedings of trial will begin after framing the formal charge sheet. The investigation agency submitted the report, and the prosecution team of the International Crimes Tribunal will now prepare the charge sheet after reviewing the report, reviewing the investigation report, and when they will submit the formal charge sheet to the tribunal, then the tribunal will begin the formal trial of the case. The chief prosecutor of the tribunal, Mr. Tajul Islam, today said that they have already taken all the preparation to review the report, and they will file the charge sheet to the tribunal within 2 to 3 weeks. That means they will file the charge sheet before the upcoming Eid al-Azha. And after the submission of the charge sheet, we believe that the tribunal will begin the formal trial of the case after the Eid al-Azha. In that time, the prosecution team as well as the chief prosecutor must submitted a list of the witnesses and other evidence to the tribunal. The tribunal will examine the list, will examine the evidence and take a statement from the witnesses. Then the tribunal will pronounce its verdict. However, it will take many times to pronounce a verdict after completing the proceedings.
Right.
But we believe that in this case, it will take some times because witnesses are ready, evidence are ready, and the incidents took place recently. Just after happening the atrocities, happening the genocide, the trial process began. So it will take no more time, and we believe that the verdict will be delivered next 3 to 4 months, and it is the next proceedings.
Right. So if the prosecution does have enough evidence and witnesses, like you just said, and the verdict is against Sheikh Hasina, what do you think the likely outcome will be?
One of the outcome is that Sheikh Hasina will get capital punishment in this case. We think that because the probe report that she was directly involved in this genocide, not passively.
Yeah.
She directly ordered. If it is proven in the tribunal, then the tribunal will deliver verdict, will award capital punishment to her.
Right.
And the then Home Minister of the Awami League, Asaduজ্জামান Khan Kamal, and the then Police Chief Chaudhry Abdullah Al Mamun were co-accused in the case, and they were also named at mastermind of the case. So we believe that alongside Sheikh Hasina, Asaduজ্জামান Khan Kamal and Chaudhry Abdullah Al Mamun will get capital punishment, and their consequence, a lot of consequence. You know that already the ICT Act has already been amended, and if Sheikh Hasina is tried, if the other leaders of the party, Asaduজ্জামান Khan Kamal and others, get capital punishment, then the tribunal will also impose ban on the Awami League. As Sheikh Hasina was not only the Prime Minister, she is also running President of the Awami League. And the report says that not only the government force, the leaders and workers of the Awami League equipped with arms also took part in the genocide. They also attacked many others, men, protesters. So if After the verdict comes from the tribunal, alongside the then ministers and other VIPs of the government, the Awami League will also face a dire consequence. It can be said that a dozens of establishments like as BTV Bhavan, government buildings, metro rail, and some other KPIs were attacked, vandalized, and torched in that time. The probe report says that Sheikh Hasina, along with her other accomplices who were accused in the case, were behind the scene, that they used their own men to attack, to vandalize on this establishment, and it was clearly mentioned in the probe report. The probe report says that Sheikh Hasina and her accomplices tried to put the blame on the protesters. So they used their people to attack the major establishment. If it is proved that many other people who are involved in this attack will also be tried in the tribunal, and this will be the consequences in this case.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Jasim.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear audience. Good night.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.